Yo, what's good, folks? I just wanted to go over my team. This is no money spent all year long, and I just wanted to go over a little bit of what I do all year. I don't spend no money spent, just taking it easy. No money spent all year. I think once I get to the Finals MVP, I probably will stop um, working on the collector level once I get to 2,500 cards. So right now I'm at 2,343. Um, Challenges, few spotlight challenges to go, but your boy did all the spotlight challenges. Look, your boy did all of them. No money spent. No money spent. I just wanted to show a little bit what I did. A little bit of look at my collector levels. MVP collector level. Like I said, no money spent. Almost done. Still got these. I saved these weekly challenges. I'm gonna save those to get those tokens. Definitely went 12 and 0 in the beginning. It got a little sweaty, so I wasn't able to go 12 and 0 these months. The Glen Rice month, I didn't go 12 and 0. Worthy month, I didn't go 12 and 0. Lucas month, I didn't go 12 and 0. I did go 12 and 0 for the Chamberlain because I sweated so hard to go 12 and 0. I mean, almost there. But this is the way I want about it. I just went and got me some diamond reward cards in the beginning of the year. Worked my way up. Got all the cards that I thought was good. Left the other cards. But this is where I'm at. This is what I did. Evoed everything, all the evos. And I played with all the cards. As you can see, they don't have no contract. So I know all the best cards, bro. I know all the best cards. I know all the what people be saying is trash. I'm almost done my Evo with this Kareem. This Kareem is so hard. This card is so tough. And the thing about the Kareem is I Evoed this Kareem in Unlimited. I just played with him in Unlimited all year long. This is one of my favorite cards. This Luke Ridnar, one of my favorite cards. Blake Griffin is one of my favorite cards. Look at what he put up for me. He averaged 10 and 6. And this is unlimited. 10, 6, and so that means he averaged double of that. That means he averaged like 20 and 10 or something like that. Giannis Unstoppable was one of my favorite cards in the game. This one, not any of the other ones. This particular Giannis. This card is so tough. Isaiah Thomas is one of the best evos. People always talk about undersized. You just have to know the game of basketball to utilize these cards properly. People slept on this Elvin Hayes. This card is really actually nice. Towards the end of the year, I start putting them on the bench. I start running them off the bench. And then a lot of things people didn't do with these cards is they didn't add shoes to their cards. I was putting shoes on my cards. So I'm almost done the Spotlight Sims Historic. Once I finish that, then I'll be done this game. People slept on this card. This James Harden is tough, but they didn't add the right shoots on him. Look at what he averaging. And this is online, bro. 14, 3, but he averaged way more than that. Like, the stats that they showing here don't equate to the rage quits and things of that nature. Look, this is I'm no cap, bro. This is what these dudes put up for me on Unlimited. I just played with the cards that I had all year. I didn't buy no VC. I just flipped MT and just used the MT that I had. You know, these the numbers. These cards are awesome. This card is awesome. Dennis Johnson is awesome. Paul Pierce, awesome. Marc Gasol, awesome. Kevin McHale, awesome. Dennis Rodman, awesome. Horace Grant, awesome. All these cards, awesome. Shane Battier, awesome. Bruce Bowen, amazing. Now, out of these players clubs, I personally was actually happy with all the amethysts that I got. I was cool with that. I was fine with the amethysts and diamonds. I really didn't um, want the pink diamonds. This pink diamond Terrence Davis is one of the best point guards in the game, bro. He's nice. The reason why I don't got no stats is because every game I put him in as the starting point guard, the man is averaging a rage quit. Out of the all-time spotlight cards, Deadlift Shrimp is pretty good. Rip Hamilton is elite. Derek Coleman is actually really, really good. Steve Smith is unstoppable. Tony Allen is he's actually pretty good. I didn't think his jump shot was going to be as good as it is, but as you can see, look at the numbers. And like I said, I played more than 10 games with these cards, but the stats don't keep the stats because of the rage quits. Pat Bev, I wanted this Pat Bev to be better than it actually was. I actually had fun with the Evo and the Diamond Pat Bev from Amethyst to Diamond. Um, so that's pretty much what I was doing in this game. Now I'm gonna tell you one card in the Pink Diamond Rewards that people slept on, and I wonder how many redemptions this card got. This Kevin Johnson is amazing. 42 Hall of Fame badges. This card is amazing. Look at it. I got 46 games played with him, but that don't even count the ones, like I said, the rage quits. Kevin Willis, this card is awesome. You need to get this card. If you don't have this card, you need to get this card. I don't care if it's in game. You can bring him off the bench if you want. D'Angelo Russell, another one. This is the dog. It's not an accident I put an unlimited contract on this card. Unlimited contract and a unlimited shoe on him. This card is a dog. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. The card is a dog. Joel Embiid, another one. This card is crazy. It's no accident I put shoes and badges on the cards that I got in my rewards. That was my strategy. I just got took the cards that I got for free. And then just basically used those cards, and then I was getting all the MT. I would take my MT and come down here whenever a set came out. The same day that set came out, I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind trying to get the cards. Some of the collections I completed. Some of the collections I didn't complete. Most of the collections I completed on the basis of how often and how much do I use these cards. So when these sets came out, some of my favorite sets I locked in. This Clyde Drexler set was one of my favorite sets. For some reason, the Trailblazers have some of the best players. This Otis Thorpe, I love him. Like, these are like what people would consider like lower rated and budget cards and stuff like that. But I just want to use the cards in a game. I evoed this Jerome Kersey was a problem at the time. Fat Lever, I actually used this card like this crazy. It says 42 games. I played way more than 42 games. But what happens is as the cards fluctuate up and down, as the cards fluctuate up and down in value, what I would do is like if I would go into the market and bang, like all right, this card is locked in now, but like just at the time, what I would do is all right, I got a Fat Lever. I know I had Fat Lever. So what I would do is I would just go into the auction house, and for example, like, all right, this Fat Lever right here is ending at 2100. I would actually purchase that Fat Lever, right? Purchase the Fat Lever. It got 8 badges on it. I mean, it's got 8 contracts, right? So since it has 8 contracts, I would probably making um my bench point guard, or I would play a few games in triple threat with him. Um, and that does 2 things. That does one. All right, so he has 10. Or for example, I might take that Fat Lever that's got 8 contracts, buy him for 2100, swap him out, sell my Fat Lever that I got 1 contract and 5 shoes on, put that one on the auction house and sell that one for 2500. Right? 10%. They take 20. They take they 210, 220, 25 or whatever, 250 or whatever they want to take. Y'all take y'all 250. I still got empty. Now I got more contracts for Fat Lever. If I want to sell them, then I can do that. So that's what I do. Or like I'll go on there and Amethyst Jerome Kersey might be on here for 7K. Like that's where it comes into knowing your cards and knowing the price and knowing the value of each card that you have, so that you can know. All right, boom, Jerome Kersey. You know he's 14K right here. So if you see one on here for 7K, boom, I might buy that Jerome Kersey that's 7K. Put my Jerome Kersey that I evoed up to a Ruby. Put him on there for 7K. Or I see these is going for 5. I put him on there for 4. I bought this one for 7. All right, now I got an Amethyst Jerome Kersey that I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything to Evo, you know. So that was always my strategy going into the game, like all year long, and that's what I did. Like, all right, the Dirk, I didn't complete because Tyson Chandler price went up at one point, so I sold the Tyson Chandler. Antoine Walker's price was up, I sold Antoine Walker. Brendan Haywood's price was up, so I sold him. You understand? So now his price is back down. So what I would do is I'll go in here. All right, this Brandon Haywood right here is 750. Actually, I would actually purchase that because that's actually a nice price for him. And then like I sold my Michael Finley. I didn't even evo Michael Finley because I couldn't even get his jump shot. So I think I had him at Sapphire. I sold him for 40K at Sapphire. So I made 40K off my Michael Finley, and I couldn't even use him because I wasn't even good at him. So that's why I say, some cards I kept, and some cards I didn't. Like I wish I would have bought Ronaldo Blackman when he was like 18K. So that's why I said like these certain ones of these I didn't complete, and that was the reason why I didn't complete them, is just because their cards was too juicy for me not to put back out there. Like I had Vince Carter, and the same thing with Vince Carter. He was going for like 30K, so I said I can't sit on Amethyst Vince Carter for 30K, and I'm not even good with the card, so I sold him. Same thing with James Harden. I got the spotlight challenge done. Boom, James Harden go back going out into the atmosphere. Like JJ Redick. Did I buy that card? I think I evoed him. I evoed him up to the Ruby. I sold mines, and then I wound up finding another one. and then I just purchased it. So I bought the JJ Redick, and then like now, as you can see, there's no fully evil JJ Redicks on here. This card right here, I don't know why. This card is so good for me, man. Marcin Gortat, bro. I don't know why. The card plays way up. A Sheik. I didn't even really play with a Sheik. You know what? I need to try him. I need to try him. I put a shoe on him and everything. I need to try this card. I'm gonna try him, and this card is elite. Courtney Lee. I don't know. I'm always good with this card. I don't know if it's just his release or something about that card is just excellent. Now these cards, there's a lot of cards in here that people sleep on. These moments of the week cards was actually pretty hard. I sold a lot of ones I got, and then like I would just buy a few of them back. But I sold a lot of mine. This Karl Anthony Towns is excellent from this collection. Frank Kaminsky is excellent from this collection. Clint Capella is pretty good from this collection. For some reason, every time I pop a NBA League pack, they give me Clint Capella, and I'm cool with that. And I just always put him back on the market for like 29K. I just got this Buddy Hield yesterday out of the pack. As you can see, it has a dynamic goal. Only way you can get the dynamic goal is if you pull out of a pack. I got that out of a locker code. Markel Fultz, same thing, got him out of a locker code. This card is pretty good. Sexton. This card is really good. Isaac, especially like if you want to run like a low overall team and then still have good cards. This card is excellent. Malcolm Brogdon. I pulled this in a pack, and look at how much this card is going for. I'm tempted to put him up, but I actually like this card, so I'm actually probably not going to put it up, and then just probably wind up completing the set because I want to get that Ruby Tobias Harris anyway, and the Ruby Al Horford for my Sixers team, for my Sixers theme team. Because what I do is I just do squad builders. While everybody else is running their best possible teams, I like to run squad builders. You know, like this Rashawn Holmes is good, and then plus that makes me a better player. I feel like when there's less badges and less things going on the court, the gameplay is much better. The gameplay is much better. Haven't tried this card out yet. I'm looking forward to trying this card out. But these cards actually do have a little value. This card is excellent. And like I said, I usually just pull these cards in packs or I snipe them for the low off the auction house. But I am Mr. No Money Spent. And to me, it just feels better when you hunting and looking for cards and just trying to, get cards. That Diamond J.R. Smith from this collection. This whole set, all these cards in this set are excellent cards. This whole set was a good set. This set was a good set. So what I wound up doing with this Stephon Marbury, I actually evoed my Stephon Marbury up and then sold him. Not right after I evoed him up, and then I played domination and was killing with him for a long time. I think Steve Nash actually replaced Stephon Marbury at point guard for me when I was running with the Stephon Marbury. Because look, as you can see, I have no gains with him. So I went back in and I found him for the low in the auction house. I got him for 3K Amethyst Evo, fully Evo 3K. Now look at what you can see. These cards are all up in the auction house for the high. So when I get to do the 750 token level, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to pretty much probably sell all my. I'm thinking about it, or I might just not sell them, and then that way when I come back to 2K next year, because I always do that when I come back to it next year, I'll have pretty good cards to work with, and I can see what I was doing all year. But this set was an excellent set. Like I still use Terry Porter to this day. Still use him with no hesitation. The Prime series, I didn't complete the first one, the Ray Allen one. I these cards was just too expensive at the time. Like all these cards was high, so I didn't complete this set. These cards all was super high. I might be able to get them at a better price now that it's in game, but I think that that's a wrap. So I probably should just chalk that. I pretty much completed this series, the Prime VIP. Now, my thought process behind this was just get the cards that I don't have. Like, all right, I already had a John Wall, I already had Carmelo, I already had Julius Erving, I already had Paul George, and I already had Bruce Bowen. So it's like all these cards is the other ones. So these all cards is excellent. These cards are excellent in this set, and they like I want to get the evolution Daryl Griffith. Even though I got the pink diamond one, Dr. Dunk, I still want to get this. So I'll probably mess around and get that one. Whatever I can do to get my rating lower so I can play more better comp. Like it seemed like when you play dudes with all them high rated cards, maybe cheesers most of the time. This set was great because this Klay Thompson was on some other stuff. I like that Klay Thompson. Pager, I really didn't get down with too much like that. Steve Kerr, I evoed him. I ain't done nowhere near. I didn't finish anywhere near the completion of this evo, but it made me feel good because I knew I was one of the few people that actually took the time to mess with Steve Kerr and get him up. So the card is actually pretty valuable at the level that I have him at. It'd be great if I could find him at Diamond. That'd be great. If I could find that Steve Kerr at Diamond, look, it's going. This card is going for 19K. That's what I'm saying. Like people saying that there's no value in cards. Oh, it's value in cards. These cards have value. Trust me, they have value. See, I had this Gary Payton. This Gary Payton actually was pretty good. I had him, but I finished the Evo, so I sold him so that way I can continue to get more cards. Um, this Jamal Wilkes was in my starting lineup for a long time. I had sold him a while back and bought him back because he was going for like 28K at one point. And this was like when everybody was needing tokens. Everybody was fiending for their tokens. And I did one Evo for Gail Goodrich, and then I sold him too. This card is actually really good. This card is really good. But I had to sell. I'm like, yo, 75K. I can't be sitting on no Gail Goodrich for no 75K. So I sold him, and then I just wound up buying him back. Same thing with Michael Cooper. That was to me, out of all the cards that I regret selling, um, Michael Cooper, I regret selling him because I had evoed him up and then sold him. Because I had got the pink diamond Michael Cooper, so I sold the diamond Michael Cooper, and because I had already had the pink diamond one, so I shouldn't have done that though. Should have kept that. I should have kept the diamond Michael Cooper. This card was actually pretty good too. Byron Scott, believe it or not, this card was actually pretty good. The reason why I went, like I said, all these cards, I had them and then I sold them all and then bought them all back because they was just like I couldn't like not I couldn't not sell them. Like it was too, the prices that they was going for was too crazy. I had to buy, I had to sell them. Like even with Lucius Allen, I evoed him up to Amethyst, sold him 50K. Like I had no choice. And then just bought him back. 2-star evolution. This card was pretty good too. This John McLaughlin. This was really a really good card that I used to use. I used to use him with Kareem. But like I said, a lot of these sets, that was my goal. Just to I sniped this card. I found this card on here with an unlimited contract for 13K. Frostbite. This Bowl, I had him and I sold him for like 50K. And then, believe it or not, I got Bowl and Glenn Rice. I got both of these cards, and Glenn Rice was going for like 50K, so I sold him. And then I was playing um, unlimited and won the games. I think this was like 3 weeks ago when you would win unlimited, and after you completed unlimited, at the end of the game they would give you a mystery card. They gave me Glen Rice and Bobo as my mystery cards. So that enabled me to complete that collection because I had already sold those 2 cards, and I'm like, it's no way that I'm gonna go back and buy those cards. So that's what I did. I went back, bought those cards, and then that way I locked uh, Mark Eaton. So I completed a lot of these sets, and then the day that these cards NBA back came out, I just went to the auction house, sniper Rooskies. So I got all these cards for the super low. Same thing with the fan favorites. And then with the gold cards, I did the same thing. Just basically sniping. All right, so on to the Squid Nod. And I want to show you the TTO squads that I'll be messing with. This is the squad I'm rocking with today. I'm gonna try to uh I just got this Scottie Pippen from the collector level, so I want to try him out. And Jalen Rose, I got him too from the collector level. And then I put together this is my Tim Duncan team right here. So right there, as you can see, right here is my favorite player squad right here. Each person is on this squad for a reason. The reason why Wilt Chamberlain there is for 2 reasons. Because Wilt Chamberlain is the best center of all time, and also because that's one of the 12-0 rewards, and I'm proud to go 12-0 that month because it was very sweaty to go 12-0 that month. And then once I got that Wilt Chamberlain, I said, "Oh yeah, he's worth it. He's a monster." Timmy, just GOAT Timmy is crazy. Even though it was only like 3-4K, this card is so amazing to me. Like this Tim Duncan is amazing to me. Um, Steph Curry. What else can I say about Steph Curry? The card is tough. Like if you actually know how to play the game, and once you master his release and get his timing down, once you get his timing down, the card is nice. The card is actually really nice. People think that the card is not, but I put him at 2. But I think he's a better 2 guard than point guard because of the fact that he shoots. and the amount of shots that he take, I don't want him to be the primary ball handler because then it's going to take away from shots from everybody else and it just messes up the spacing and all that. But for some reason, when I put um, Harden at the point, for some reason it's just everybody's in the right space and everything's working. I got Dino Raja out of a pack. I popped one single pack. Got Dino Raja, and that card is nice. I haven't played with the pink diamond one. I got the pink diamond one 2 days ago off of Snipe. I haven't played with him yet, but I want to see how that card is also. This card, this Irvin is just so good to me, and not only is it a great card, it also um he got the championship in his card art, and I just think that that's so tough. And that was you get that card from going 12-0 for like 5 months. It's so crazy. It's like the grind for that card was so crazy. I had to go 12-0 every month. That joint was crazy. That grind. Oh man, but it was worth it. Kawhi is a card that I got later in the year. But this pink diamond card is so nice. That card is so nice. This card is really, 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 really good. Even though it's a 90 overall on offense, the card, if they would have made it his offense any higher, he would have been Galaxy Oval. Um, the card is great. I'm just impressed with Kawhi Leonard. The way his card is just so shifty and everything. For 750 tokens, they give you one of the more glitchier, cheesier cards in the game. This bowl. When I tell y'all, this bowl is so glitchy. Yo, that bowl is a glitch, bro. And when I say glitch, I mean I'm averaging like a 40 piece with him online. I only played with him online. The man averaged a 40 piece. Oh, and it's so crazy. I put him up. I put some of them games on my channel already. I put him up there already. He already on there. And then this Oscar, like I said, I found him with an unlimited contract for like dirt cheap. This card is actually really, really, really good. I'm going to say I just got to get used to his jump shot. But once I get used to his jump shot, he got 96 3-point shot. It goes up to a 101 with the right coach. So that's pretty much the squad that I run with. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'm gonna come back on and I'm gonna actually try to find a matchup to see who is on. Try to get a game in. Then this by African lineup. I'll be tweaking that lineup a little bit. More to come with that lineup later on. I will show y'all. I had a low overall team. I was like a 95 rated team. I think I took that team out. I got a team I can put out here at 86 overall that'll bust your team's ass. Any team. I'm thinking about creating a video for it. But first, I think I want to go 12-0 one more time to try to get this version of Oscar Robinson. If I can go 12-0 one more time and get that Oscar, I'll be set. Or at least go 11-0 and get Michael Beasley because I don't have any. Actually, I don't have any of these cards except for this one and already and this one. I need this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and I need all of them because I never went 12-0 those months. Those months was too sweaty. It was too hard. It was crazy. So that's kind of where I'm at with it at the end of the game. I pretty much did all the challenges that I needed to do, and I just got a few more to do and get that Kobe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna broadcast live and show my gameplay. Show some gameplay off. All right. So I'll be back on in like 10 minutes.